In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to get a hunting license right from your smartphone. First of all, just so we're clear on definitions, a hunting license is basically a fee that you pay so that you're permitted to hunt for the duration of the season. Here in America, that's usually issued by the state that you want to hunt in. So if I want to hunt in the state of Maryland, where I'm from, I need to get a Maryland hunting license. And I can't use that license to hunt in any other state. I need to purchase another license if I want to, say, hunt in Michigan or Ohio. But in order to get a license, there's two things you need to do. Number one, pass the online safety course. And number two, pass the in-person safety field test. The good news is it's one and done, meaning you only have to do these two steps once in your lifetime, and then you can get any license in any state and you're good for the rest of your hunting career. To pass these tests, it requires you to study and really know the material covered in the Hunter Safety Education course. You could do it from your smartphone or laptop or whatever. It's actually very straightforward. I really want you to have an enjoyable hunting experience, and it starts with safety. This is very critical because it's not a video game. You're dealing with lethal weapons. Whether it's a firearm or a bow and arrow, you want to make sure you're not hurting yourself or other people while you're out there in the woods. So let's get into it. Step one, the online safety course. Go to this website and find your state to take the online safety course. Even though they're more or less the same, every state has its own course online test. So find the state that you're in or the state that you want to hunt in, and then go ahead and tap it. Next, tap register to make an account. Once you have an account, go ahead and tap log in to sign in and start your course. You may find several courses that they're offering, but the one you want is the Hunter Ed course. You're going to want to set aside some time, maybe an hour or two, to go through the course, unit by unit, and really try to put yourself in a mindset of benefiting from this information, even though it may seem very common sense. For example, when it talks about firearm safety, one of the lessons is never to look down the barrel of a firearm. It may seem like a no-brainer, but again, you'd be surprised how many accidents happen because people aren't careful with these small things. You may think, some of this doesn't even apply to me. Why am I required to learn about this? For example, when you get to the lesson about tree stand safety, you may be thinking, well, I'm not going to hunt from a tree stand. I don't need to know this. Remember, this safety course and certificate that you're trying to get is for life. So the safety course covers all kinds of weapons, all kinds of scenarios, and you need to know the safety standards for each situation. Okay, so once you're done with the course, go ahead and take the online test. In order to get the certificate, you have to pass it. Once you pass, go ahead and save your certificate. You can download it as a PDF, save it on your drive, on your phone. However you want to do it, just keep it. Now you're ready to do the second and final step, which is to take the in-person safety field test. Each state has a different way to sign up, but for most of you, you can register online. It's a full day where you go in person, usually in a classroom type of setting with an experienced certified hunter as an instructor. And they'll go over basically a lot of what you covered in the online course, but typically they'll have weapons or a tree stand to demonstrate safety procedures and give you a chance to ask questions and meet other future hunters. At the end of this training, there is a field test where they give you a firearm and you have to demonstrate the safety procedures that they just covered. They're not going to test you on whether or not you know how to shoot a weapon accurately. That's not what this test is about. They will, however, observe how you handle a weapon, meaning how to carry the weapon safely, how to turn on and off the safety switch, how to walk through the woods with a weapon, and so on. If you don't pass the test, they'll ask you to leave and come back at a later time to retake the in-person field safety course and retake the in-person safety field test. When you do pass the in-person field test, congratulations, you'll get what's called a hunter safety card that shows that you've passed both the online and in-person test. And with that, you can now go to your local Walmart or Target or archery store or state building to purchase your hunting license for the season. And that's it. Now you're licensed to hunt. It can be intimidating at first. I know it was for me when I went through these steps years ago. Once you have a license, you can now purchase tags for animals that you want to harvest. Again, these rules depend on the state that you're planning to hunt in. If you have any questions, please comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.